watching it now,
Wow.
this one is super problematic.
Yeah, it
There's
is.
probably a reason Burt Reynolds wasn't given more movies to direct. I don't know that he's tremendously good at it, but just the number of line I haven't seen this movie probably in like 40 years, but the number of like verbatim, like alligator, like I remembered so many lines because it just was one of those things just burned into my fucking subconscious from like, age 11. Like an 11-year-old should not be watching this shit.
No.
But back to this is just the stuff that we were
This
fed.
was rated PG.
It was.
I know.
Wow.
Now there are, I mean, like I still like this is a cool shot. I don't know who can get the credit. Like there's some widescreen shit where I'm like, well, maybe he had like a really good DP that kind of helped him.
Oh, there's some. Joe Barack. He's one of the best.
And I'm guessing I didn't
And
look.
why
Is
did
it,
so many of the shots look out of focus? I was saying, what kind of lenses was this
There was
shot with?
no video assist back then.
is
Fuck.
this it was did Hal Needham do all the stunt stuff? Okay,
Yes.
so there you go. That's
some of the helicopter stunts were astounding.
well, yeah, because I think Hal,
the scene
this,
the scene in the beginning
Yes.
where the boat's going between the trees and the helicopter's going around the outside of the trees and it's scooting sideways
Right.
through
Slewing,
it.
yeah.
That was really cool.
That was back when they
there's
could
some
get
good stunt shit.
they could get stunt pilots from the Vietnam, fresh from the Vietnam War, who drove loaches every day for 3 years.
Yeah, but a lot of those people died.
They often died. A lot of these people get killed doing this, but this one guy was an amazing pilot. And the thing is, he could put a skid right up his ass if he wanted to. It's incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's funny though. I was watching like the number of like this is so obviously like there's a lot of scenes where like it's so obviously not Burt Reynolds in that boat.
But
Yeah,
which is ironic because at the end of the movie, it's Burt Reynolds who actually jumps onto the back of the pickup truck.
Yeah,
that's right.
Because he'd been a stuntman, and then when he gets thrown off at the end, it's actually his stuntman who gets thrown off, and he broke his fucking back.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah. But if you
Jerry
watch it,
fucking Reed, Jerry, I think watching it, like I said, I didn't see this in probably 40 something years. Jerry Reed really for me was like, oh yeah, this is like a really good villain. This guy is a truly interesting piece of
he's
shit.
a justified villain. He's a Dixie Mafia asshole.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
For me, Jerry Reed's the best thing about this thing.
Yeah. No, Tad's got exactly right. This is Dixie hardened machine politics again. This guy runs a county. He's a criminal who runs a county. And he does it so silkily and so
he's really good in this.
Yeah. Although
if they did a remake, that would be Neil McDonough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there's goofy shit all through this
Who
film.
was that character? Wait, Tad. He played that character in Justified, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Which is again, this Dixie Mafia guy. I think another trope that we've been living with for 50 years.
Well, the irony is there's all those shots of Bones with his head out of the top of the car.
This is one of my favorite sight gags in the whole
comedy,
movie.
man. Come on.
But
this is funny shit.
What I want to say is if you go to South Carolina, there's a bunch of people who modify their trucks and they put super lift kits on the front of their trucks and they stand through the sunroof and drive looking over the top of their trucks.
That's called channeling, dude. It's been around since the 60s. They cut the windscreens down, the whole roof down like a foot.
Oh, no. You don't touch the top. You just put giant lifts on the front. So you're driving like this and standing up and looking as best as you can over the front of the truck as you drive by.
Oh. Also, that is a Lincoln Continental Mark III.
This car is dope.
God damn, what a good looking car.
There's shit in this movie that isn't like, there's some good explosions.
The explosion at the hotel is really good.
Yeah.
Like you want to talk about like a good widescreen shot. That is a good widescreen shot.
Also,
But
the
there's some
Gator.
stuff in this movie that makes my skin crawl.
Yes.
Like,
Yeah.
wow.
There,
Oof.
there's
It's just
that.
blatant stereotypes. Race. It's just it's all everything. The longest yard we could say
But
like about being problematic.
This
Like
is what
doubled,
this is why I skipped
doubled.
over White Lightning, because you don't need to know it. You know, this guy is like, an ex-con who wants to
He
get back
he's a
there with his kid again.
he's a moonshiner. Moving
He's a
Yeah.
on.
moonshiner, basically, yeah. And so there's not much to his character at the beginning of the film. He's just this guy who wants to peacefully live
Don't
with his,
feel like there's much to his character at the end of the
yeah.
film,
Well,
but
not really.
But
Now,
No.
did he go to prison? He did two-year stints in prison, according to this movie.
that's right. In
Was
the
that-
original White Lightning, yeah, he
Yeah,
Does he
did.
the
get
original
caught
Lightning.
in White Lightning, and that's what he's doing time for?
Also, one of the things
Yeah, basically.
this film and the last one, this is White Lightning, and especially this one, is it's the redneck Jedi trope. The redneck Jedi is a guy who totally kind of like adheres to Southern good old boy norms. He's like, he's
Right.
yeah, but he cooperates with people from the North for
Yes.
justice. And you saw this in Daryl from The Walking Dead, who was a redneck and an angry
I
one,
di-
but
I
he
di- I didn't watch The
cooperated with
Walking Dead
people
because
to
why the
get
fuck
things
would I?
done. This is the same thing. It's like he's a redneck, but he will cooperate with the larger justice department or system to
Right.
kind of like fix things.
Which they kind of set up in White Lightning, but what they add this time is his palpable revulsion at some of the shit Jerry Reed is doing, particularly with the girl.
Shit, that was
Which they
fucked
had to
up.
definitely probably had
Okay,
to. I mean,
but I
this
gotta
is the movie
say,
he made. This is the movie right before he made Smokey and the Bandit. Smokey and the Bandit was a year later and made him like the biggest movie star in the world.
Yeah.
And that movie is charming still. And I think a huge chunk of that is the chemistry between him and Sally Field is so ridiculous. Plus, it has Jerry Reed. Plus, it has the guy playing one of the sheriffs from
it's got Paul Williams and
yeah,
Pat
like
McCormick.
it's got a really good cast. It's got great car chases. The stunts are ridiculous, but again, the chemistry between it takes everything that's sort of charming about Burt Reynolds, and you got everything that's charming about Sally Field. You put them together, it's like charm offensive, right? And it doesn't have any like this scene behind me. Like there's so much sticky, horrible bullshit that could be like 15 minutes of Burt Reynolds about to pass out that you just like cut out of the fucking movie. It's terrible.
Oh my God.
It was objectively terrible. But you can see, if we just take charming Burt Reynolds and we put him in a nice movie that's
good
not
movie.
filled head to toe with assholes,
Right.
and then like triple speed all the
There's
effects,
nothing. There's
car
nothing
chases.
charming going on here.
No, this
there's
is an
one
ugly
good
fucking
gag.
movie.
Yeah.
There's one good gag in this movie, and that's when they get to the fight on the beach, and he punches Bama through the hat store. And when they come out the other side of the hat store, just hats spill out all over the beach.
That was almost Simpsons-like.
Right.
Yeah,
And
it was
it's
cartoony.
like, all right, that's pretty funny.
Yeah.
That and the guy,
I'll give you
that
that
and
one.
Bones' head sticking up out of the sunroof. That was the one time I laughed. Was
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
when I
that
saw
shit's
Bones.
funny.
There's a lot of
Lauren
absurd
Hutton,
stuff.
I think I got a crush on Lauren Hutton immediately after seeing
Lord,
this. as an
again, this is
11-year-old.
going back to the Redneck Jedi thing. All of a sudden,
That's a good scene too, is when they're on the beach and she's talking about the gap in her tooth.
Yes.
And like that's actually
That's actually okay.
yeah.
well, this is
They have
part-
chemistry, these two.
Well, one half of this is part of the Redneck Jedi thing. He's like, oh, this Yankee girl, I'm gonna get to know her and gonna help her out.
But she's not really a Yankee girl. Like that's actually that's something that bothered me is they kind of like stay their hand with it a little bit.
Okay.
Because it's like Greenwald shows up in what is very obvious, like when they were like, "Oh, this guy's from New York." I'm like, "That guy's from New York, not dressed like fucking that. He's not."
Right,
Like,
right.
Oh, in Seersucker.
yeah,
Yeah.
in the hat and everything.
Uh-huh. I know he seemed
Like-
pretty out of that fish out of water in most of the movies.
He did, but again,
and he got that shit beat up.
they visually define him as being local. And I think if the movie had done a better job of sort of contrasting him with the other people, it would make a little bit more sense.
Yeah.
Because I guess, well, fuck. I don't like the fact that they're like, "Oh, you're obviously a Jew." It's
Yeah.
like, no,
Oh.
he's not. No, he's not.
No, he's not.
Like he's dressed like the people around here.
Yeah.
He doesn't talk too much differently from the
Yeah.
people around
he's not.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Like-
it's very much like the script didn't get rewritten at all once they cast this guy and got
Right.
him in costume and put him on set. Nobody stopped and said, "You know what? This isn't working."
Right.
They just went ahead with it.
I
And
thought he
You're
was
from
like
New
a
York.
Jew.
You're not from around here, are
Actually,
you?
I think it's like he's not from New York. He feels like a Jew from like say
He sounds like he's from
Charleston.
fucking or Maryland.
or Maryland.
Like,
Yeah, he's a little further south.
When
than
he
that,
when
yeah.
he says he's from up north, you could easily be like, "Oh,
That could be like
Baltimore."
Richmond, Virginia,
Yeah.
for Christ's sake.
Yeah.
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah. That would have made more
exactly.
sense.
Like,
Speaking of things that don't make sense, I got a couple of
the
like,
rest of the
By all
movie.
means, John.
The rest of the movie.
Jesus. Okay. If you cook books and you pay taxes on the books that are cooked, and then
Right.
you have the other set of books, why the fuck are they at City Hall locked up with the other books?
Because
They're
he's
not.
in charge now.
I know everybody's crooked in the town, but
because
still, why would he?
because it's
It's fuck-
stupid.
It is fucking
Yeah,
stupid.
it's stupid.
Also,
Plot
the-
point-
the-
other
This
plot
is this
point.
is as Roger Ebert would call it, an idiot plot, because it
An idiot
relies on
plot.
Also, the
everyone
bad-
in the
but-
movie being
But also,
an
the bad
idiot.
guy,
Particularly Burt Reynolds, who agrees to stay out of prison. He agrees to go like undercover and bust this guy.
Right.
And then as soon as he gets there and sees the hooker who's on drugs, he's like, "I don't like you. I don't like what's going on here." And he's like, "Okay, so you're completely blowing your cover here." It's like,
well,
what are we doing?
no, hold on.
Technically,
You're the worst
technically-
undercover cop
No,
ever.
yeah, McCluskey.
Ever.
But Gator McCluskey simply amplifies his game after that. He was actually cooperating and helping out, and getting fucked around by Jerry Reed's character, right? But
Mhm.
once he sees that teenage hooker,
Right.
it escalates. It's like, I know I'm going to do everything I can to stop this. That's it.
But he's there. He's already there to
it's
take
an-
him
it's a-
down with
it's an
law enforcement
intensifier.
on his side. He doesn't need to suddenly turn on him in the bar
Apparently
scene.
apparently he does, John. Apparently he does. It's
So
a thing.
dumb.
All right.
Also,
Tec-
the ending of this movie kind
technically-
of sucks.
Yeah, it does. And
Yeah.
especially because of they front loaded it with that cool boat chase.
Yeah.
And then they,
And then nothing else is good in the rest of the whole
problematic
fucking
in terms
movie.
of like hitting cooperate. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, Scott, I was just cursing you to watching this today. I was just like, there's so many good movies. Why am I watching this?
Oh, actually, you can blame Chris because he broke through the 2024 impasse we had, and we actually decided to go with Chris's way. Remember that? It's like I said, I have a great film noir, and I have these films.
Oh, it's Chris's fault.
And it's like Chris
Why
wanted to watch
didn't you,
these.
if you listen,
You
if
can't
said Burt
blame-
Reynolds-
Don't take the bait, Chris.
if
you
you
can't
said Burt
blame-
Reynolds double feature, I still would have gone pick that.
I know.
you can't blame Chris for your bad ideas.
Oh no! These are not bad ideas. We need to talk about popcorn films. We don't do enough of that. This is a popcorn film from the 70s. This is what people turned out
I
in
appreciate
droves
it.
to
It
see.
is only to
I
me.
think
It is
Stand-Off at
The
Sparrow
Longest
Creek.
Yard informed a lot of films afterwards, and so did
this
Gator.
this is
These
so
are-
not.
This is going to sound stupid, but these are important films.
This was only a cultural artifact to me. There was no way I could consume it as entertainment. It was
John,
just.
I don't know what to tell you, man.
Because it wasn't
I'm with
entertaining.
you on the
Mostly
cultural
horror.
I don't know what to tell you, man. I'm sorry. You missed
I'm
that.
with you on the
You
cultural
missed that.
artifact. I'm with you like that. I was also like, oh shit, I forgot Burt Reynolds. This is his first directing
Just so
job.
tedious. It's not funny. The
This-
jokes are
this-
dumb.
The jokes are
These
terrible.
films bent Hollywood in a certain way after that. And the thing
Ugh.
is, a lot of things came
It
out. of these
wasn't a
things.
good way.
And
No,
this was
but I-
like when the Bond movie started to get terrible with Roger Moore. It was
Well,
like
and
I was
actually-
going to
actually
say this
happening
movie
in
wants
Bond.
so badly
Actually,
to be
that was
live and let
happening at the
look.
same
This
time,
movie
John.
poster is literally
Yes.
live and let die.
And
It's like-
actually, Bond has a
Yeah,
better,
it's Live and Let
has-
Die.
Bond has a better boat jump because you can see how far they jump the boat.
But that was
Yeah.
Live and Let
Older.
Die. That was 1972.
Yeah.
Live and Let Die was 73.
73. You know what killed
This
Bond?
was a year later.
You know what killed Bond?
No,
Hello,
3 years later.
Hello,
3 years
Mr. Bond. I'm Dr. Christmas Jones.
Well,
That killed
movie,
Bond.
that movie's
You're
one of the
Which
worst.
one was that?
No,
It's
that's-
tomorrow.
that's
The
Tomorrow
world
Never
is
Dies.
not enough, and I almost walked out.
But again,
Almost.
that's
Almost
20 fucking years after this.
No, an argument.
30 years after this.
Okay. Well, you know, okay.
No.
Look at it this way.
Whatever.
Okay.
This movie is a mixed bag. I watch it going, Oh, I
shit.
remember seeing this as a little kid.
This
Oh,
show,
wow, this movie is extremely fucking
this show
problematic.
should
Why do
not
I
be a-
remember every line?
this show
Why
should
am
not be
I
afraid
not
about
more
talking
fucked
about.
up?
Yeah,
That's got to
And
give
then,
you a
like,
different
Lauren Hutton,
perspective.
oh, she's hot, and that's a good car chase, and that's a good explosion, and
Uh-huh.
that's the cool. Like, there's things about it that are good,
yeah.
but on the whole, to me, this is an extreme. This movie is aged way worse than Longest Yard.
Argument.
And for me, this as a cultural artifact, watching this was literally the year before Smokey the Bandit comes out, and make for at least 5 or 6 years, Burt Reynolds.
Actually, weirdly enough, I'm gonna disagree with you because I think that Longest Yard was kind of like it set a certain genre going, but this film, especially with Lauren Hutton and her angles in this thing, kind of modernized it. It kind of like came to a mainstream kind of place. Kind of like
Because there was a northern perspective. It
yes,
just
there
wasn't a bunch of
was.
good old boys.
And this was the whole thing. This isn't just good old boys. This is a good old boys presented
This is
to
an
northern
intersection.
audiences, basically.
I'm sorry, there's two different people from the north in this, and like that's I don't find that to be an acceptable answer, because if you have two northern perspectives, it doesn't actually make it better. Like, it's just not a very good movie.
Oh, that's a different argument. Okay, if you don't like it, you don't like it. That's fine.
I don't know that it's a good movie, but I still have a weirdly. And again, this is purely the nostalgia talking.
It's an important.
yeah.
I think a
The
good movie or not.
nostalgia. This for both of these. The nostalgia.
Two movies
is
that have
this is
things,
like-
two movies that have structures burning in the background because they couldn't afford to actually burn one of them down.
That's true.
Right.
This is kind of like Titanic.
It
in
was
some ways.
behind the trees.
Yeah, like Titanic to a certain extent. It's like Titanic is not a good film. I think
Sure isn't.
it's a stupid film, but it was important. It changed. them.
Sure.
Yeah, and that's what I'm talking about. This is I'm actually happy we actually got the chance to watch this and yelling about movies, because we should watch everything.
Well,
I want to see more Giallo. Actually, someone bring some more Italian stuff in here.
That's a good.
Yeah.
No,
that's a good note.
Scott, I was really happy because, like I said, I hadn't seen either one of these in a really, really, really long time, especially
Yeah.
this last one. And
Yeah.
even though I can sit there and go, yeah, but when Burt Reynolds is not being shticky and he's being charming, it's like, that's the guy I like. Like he's got a fuck ton of charisma.
Oh. You know what was a good scene?
What?
It's about 45 minutes in, and now Gator's working for McCluskey, and he has to go collect.
Gator McCluskey is Gator McCluskey.
No, what's the other guy's name?
Bama.
Bama. Yeah.
Bama.
Let's go collect for Bama. Yes.
He's got to go collect for Bama, and he goes into that store where that lady's singing, the black lady's singing.
Yeah.
That's not a funny scene, and they're not trying to do anything cute. It's just sad because she's afraid because he's there to
Yeah.
collect the money.
Yes.
And everybody's acting their asses off, and it's really good. It's like a 5-minute scene, maybe.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Also, the
Because I
bit
know
where they
this
had
I
the
love
is
actually,
Lauren Hutton. I love when Lauren, or no, not Lauren Hutton.
It's like the only time the tongue comes out of the cheek, you know?
yeah.
Right.
Also,
I love when
the-
Irving
the-
Greenwald is like, your name's Gator, his name's Bama. Can't you people have normal names?
yes, he does say that.
And
The
he's
also,
like, what, highfalutin names like Yogi?
Yeah.
the whole
That's a
stick
good
with
one.
Alice
too.
Ghostly and Gator.
Oh
and,
man, what was the,
going
her,
in to
her-
steal the
her-
records from the county building, and a big
Yeah, but that was an
having
ugly
to worry
way to
about
go out for
cats
that
the
character.
entire
I didn't
time
like
they
that
were
at all.
in there. That was great. It was a
She's running in to save the fucking cats and the house explodes.
Yeah, that was pretty nasty. That was nasty.
That was
and also,
awful.
like-
it was awful.
Like
those guys
he gets
died like
this
dogs,
This was
man.
a bad
Come
way to
on.
go out. Although,
Agreed.
why would you try to grab the revolver in the slowest possible way when he's
I don't
literally
know.
got
When
the
he's
shotgun
pointing
at
the
ready?
shot-off shotgun at you. Okay, also, in the thing where they go into the city hall at night and get the books, the records, the guard is standing in the doorway staring at them
Yes.
as they're doing it. And then he's never in the scene again.
I
The
know.
alarm goes off, the cops show up, and it's a chase to get away from the cops. Where's the fucking guard? What
He ran
happened to
off-
him?
He ran off to get
Is
called
he
the
hiding
cops.
in the broom closet?
You
He's
know-
having his union cigarette break.
Yes, pretty much.
Right.
It's like guards aren't paid to like confront people. Like
To confront people,
they
right?
actually
So
protect
He
the
just
property.
went and called the police.
He ran off, called the police, and was in a cafe somewhere watching it all
Yeah.
happen.
So
So
here's so I'm gonna give this movie a higher rating
Here we
than
go.
it deserves. For one of the reasons is you're Burt Reynolds. You're
Yes.
not Burt Reynolds yet. You're on your way to becoming Burt Reynolds,
Mhm.
and somebody hands you this script, and you agreed to direct this as your first fucking directorial
Which he
move.
did.
And I'm like, well, shit. Now you've been handed this objectively. This is a piece of shit script, and you have to figure out how to make a movie, and you've never directed before. So that this movie is coherent at all on some level is kind of impressive.
That is a.
I mean, it's got
It's a generous take, but
No,
it's not
it's
wrong.
called-
a ton of problems, but it's also like terrible script, first time director.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's called damning by faint praise.
Well,
Right.
sure. And then like then again, every once in a while, like
Yeah,
like,
shit. There's
like, who was
but then-
smoking? Who was smoking weed?
I just
that
kept
day?
thinking of both actors like trying to get into that shot for that scene.
That was good stuff. All
I
right,
still
well,
think this is
okay.
a good
But
shot.
then every so often you also have the scene of the two kids in the fucking phone.
Oh God!
Oh
We
my God,
talked
I was
about
one
that
of those kids, I was the right age too.
Oh,
which goes on for
Everything.
75 hours.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
Like,
no,
yeah.
there is 25 minutes of fat that could come right
Right.
off this thing.
True.
For
I would
a
be-
movie
I would be
that's like
straight
100
down.
and-
All right, here we go.
150
Having
minutes.
said that, I'm like right here.
This is because Bones' head sticking out the sunroof.
Oh man. So you went from
I'm
6 o'clock to 5 o'clock.
75%.
Yeah, right.
And also Tad's at 8 o'clock again. Damn.
All right.